Hi, welcome to the curriculum introduction of the course, Practical Jupyter Notebook from Beginner to Expert. I'm your course instructor, Professor Wei. In this introduction, we will discuss why we're learning Python, why we're learning Jupyter Notebook, and then discuss the course contents. Let's come to the first topic, why Python. You can find a lot of reasons online, but here I will stress this question based on programming ranking from famous software companies and magazines. The first ranking from the TIOBE index. This index on October 2021 shows that Python already has overpassed the C and the Java and won the championship of the famous programming language. It means that the long-standing hegemony of Java and C is over. The second ranking from the KD Nagis poll between 2017 to 2019, which reveals that Python leads the top data science platforms on analytics, data science, and machine learning software. The third ranking from the IEEE Spectrum, which also shows that Python ranking the number one on top programming language in 2021. Okay, let's come to the second topic, why we're learning Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook is an open source web application where one can create and share documents that contain live codes, tables, math equations, visualizations, and narrative text. The applications of Jupyter Notebook include data cleaning and transformation, numerical simulation, statistical modeling, data visualization, machine learning, and many more. Jupyter Notebook supports over 100 programming languages, including Python, Java, R, Julia, MATLAB, Scala, and many more. In this course, we will touch Python, Markdown, HTML, LaTeX, JavaScript, NumPy, Matplotlib, Pandas, Plotly, and R. Okay, let's come to the contents of the course. This course consists of 6 sections or chapters or parts. The first section is introduction. The second one is setting up development environment. Section 3, basic application. Section 4, advanced features. Section 5, data visualization. Section 6, notebooks organization and display. Now we are in the section 1, introduction. Let's come to discuss the following sections one by one. For the section 2, setting up development environment, which including 6 lectures. I called them lessons. Lesson 1, installing Python. Lesson 2, setting up Windows new terminal. Lesson 3, installing Jupyter Notebook. Lesson 4, starting Jupyter Notebook app. Lesson 5, creating working directly. Lesson 6, creating Jupyter Notebook. After this section, you will be able to install traditional Python on Windows. Set up Windows new terminal for packages installation and their version check. Install Jupyter Notebook and check its version from terminal. Start Jupyter Notebook from terminal. Create working directory and Jupyter Notebook and start Jupyter Notebook from terminal. Use different methods. Let's come to the section 3, basic applications. This section contains 7 lectures. I call them lesson. Lesson 7, Python programming in Jupyter Notebook. Lesson 8, text formation with Markdown. Lesson 9, text formation with HTML. Lesson 10, creating tables. Lesson 11, inserting method equations and symbols. Lesson 12, embedding images. Lesson 13, embedding audios and videos. After Lesson 7, you are able to create a .py file. You can read a .py file, append to a .py file, update a .py file, run a .py file, and run an external .ipynb files. That means the external notebook, and run codes from a Python or IPython shells directly in Jupyter Notebook. After Lesson 8, you are able to use Markdown syntax to create headings, line break, paragraphs, list, a nest list, emphasis, block codes, code blocks, text list, hyperlinks, and even emoji. After Lesson 9, you are able to use HTML to do the similar things as the Markdown. Besides that, you can also create definition list, set font types, set font size, set font color, highlight text in different colors, and make text alignment in Jupyter Notebook. From Lesson 10, you will obtain the following skills. You can create line tables in Jupyter Notebook, use Markdown, HTML, magic, and IPython HTML function. After Lesson 11, you are able to create Greek letters, accent signs, big symbols, relation symbols, subscript and superscript, fraction, binomial, and stack number, matrix and arrays, radical, sum, limit, integral, equation formation, and numbering equations. After the Lesson 12, you are able to embed and align images using Markdown syntax, HTML, and IPython image function. After Lesson 13, you are able to embed local and online audios and videos using Markdown syntax, HTML syntax, HTML magic, and IPython HTML audio and video functions. After Lesson 14, you are able to run JavaScript, use magic function, and IPython JavaScript function. You can run R in Jupyter Notebook using RPy2 libraries and by installing R kernel. Besides, you also can set up environments to run other program languages in Jupyter Notebook. Let's come to the section 4, advanced features. This section or parts including 6 lectures or lessons. Lesson 15, change themes. Lesson 16, frequently used shortcut. Lesson 17, multi-line cursor. Lesson 18, smart code auto-completion. Lesson 19, magic commands and alternatives. Lesson 12, built-in terminal. After Lesson 15, you are able to install Jupyter theme packages. Check the available themes in the package, change the theme, and restore the original theme. After Lesson 16, you are able to use shortcuts in edit mode, in comment mode, or in both modes. From Lesson 17, you will gain the skills to use multi-line cursor for comments, indentation, bullets, emphasize text, text alignment, make tables, multiple plots, multiple string items, and much more. From Lesson 18, you will obtain the following skills: set up the smart code auto-completion, temporarily stop it, and uninstall it. From Lesson 19, you will gain the skills to use different line magics and cell magics. After Lesson 20, you are able to access and use the built-in terminal, solve the problem unavailable terminal on Windows on some computers, and run .py file in built-in terminal. The Section 5, Advanced Features, includes 3 lectures. Lesson 21, Basic Plots. Lesson 22, Interactive Plots. Lesson 23, Interactive Plot Widgets. From Lesson 21, you will gain the skills to create basic plots using MATLAB-style interface and objective-oriented interface. From Lesson 22, you gain the skills to create 2D interactive plots with Matplotlib and Plotly, 3D interactive plot with Matplotlib, and IPyMPL or Plotly. After Lesson 23, you are able to create interactive widget plots using interact function, interact decorator, interact function, interact menu, and interact menu decorator. Section 6, Notebook organizing and displaying, including 3 lectures. Lecture 25, Creating Tables of Content. Lecture 26, Carving Notebook into Living Slideshow. Lecture 27, Converting Notebook into Standalone Web Application. From the Lesson 24, you are able to create a TOC for a single notebook, a TOC for multiple notebooks. From Lesson 25, you are able to convert a notebook into a presentation slideshows by saving notebook as a review.js slides, converting notebook into slides, and turning notebook into an immediate and live presentation slideshow. From Lesson 26, you will gain the skills to create a plot web app and convert it into a standalone web application. Thank you. I hope to see you in the next lesson.